Sounds like thunder. Foundation. A new land, new competitors. And yet, I have the same man holding the one thing
I am the very best
want.
that does this.
Steven, it won't be long before I further cement my legacy as a true legend by taking the Foundation World Heavyweight Championship, but this is not about you right now, Steven. It's about you. The person watching this right now, wondering who is hashtag DB Greatness, hashtag DB Thunder. I am the very best that does this. I am a wrestling professional. Of professional wrestling. That means everything about this business. I do it, and I do it to the 10th degree. I do it better than any single person that decides to do this.
Greatness.
It's not just an opinion. It's not just cockiness. This is destiny. So, for you to truly learn what I do, you can't just see it in the House of Thunder match. Now, granted, that was an amazing way to debut in a new company by winning and going on to become the #1 contender, but I'm more of a fan of proving the concept, showing what the brand is all about and what you will see when I become the Foundation World Heavyweight Champion. So, let's do this. Next week, you will get a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to watch me do what I do best, and that is compete. Let's call this the Greatness Challenge. Who will step up to the plate and face off with the very best? That's not my decision. All I can tell you is that I will win. And I will show you what will happen when I'm on top, and why I'm on top, why I deserve to be on top, and why you will respect me when I'm on top. You wanted a joker.
Greatness.
Well, now you got a champion.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, RYK here, the unparalleled voice in wrestling promo competition, and this week on Foundation's Blueprint, we get things jump-started by DB Greatness. One can wonder who is going to step up and accept the challenge, but what is already known is that DB Greatness, having earned his spot at House of Thunder, will challenge the young gun, Steven Faison, for the Foundation Championship at Crossroads. Here tonight, we're going to get things started with our first matchup of the evening as Dak Snow takes on Austin Wilde here on the Blueprint.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Foundation, just like this rose you see right here before your very eyes, this world will begin to crystallize and people will see clearly. Now, to introduce myself, I am the cultist of the unfaithful, Austin Wilde. Ladies and gentlemen of the Foundation, tonight I take on the supposed godlike character in Dak Snow. But Dak, what do you have to prove to call yourself God? What evidence is there to give you that credibility? There's nothing, Dak Snow. You've never made history. You've never done this. You've never done that. You've never defeated Landfill like I did. I beat his undefeated streak here in the Foundation. What have you done? Nothing. You've hid behind high demand since you bitched and whined about your career here not that long ago. Because people don't give you the credibility you deserve. And I'm going to say that 110%. No one gives you the credibility you deserve. So that's why you had to go with a bunch of goddamn Goonies as in Master of Illusions, Young Buck, and the Savior. If you want to prove yourself to the Foundation, get the shit done by yourself. You shouldn't need people to back you up in any of your fights. You shouldn't need people to guide you to success. Like I know you can do by yourself, Dak Snow. I know you can go to the title and win that thing. But here is what is making you blinded by the darkness. Those men in high demand, thinking they're all that when they're really not. Your team is nothing more than just a bunch of delusional, ignorant, egotistical jackasses. And I'm going to make a statement to all 4 of you as I beat you this week on the Foundation's blueprint. And just like the world crystallizing before everyone's very eyes, Mr. Dak Snow, I'm gonna make your career crystallize and break it into 1,000,000 pieces. This is just the beginning of the end. And Dak, you're one of the victims of this very deceiving moment. I am here to give you the benefit of the doubt that you'll show up and give me a fight. But I highly doubt you're going to put in effort, because that's what you've been doing, putting in 0 to no effort. And I am the one putting in all the damn work every time I come out here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, roses are normally red. Violets are normally blue. But with the world changing, so will you. And it's at the hands of the cultist of the unfaithful Austin Wilde. Ladies and gentlemen, the earth is going to shake. People's jaws will drop. And so will high demands careers. One by one, you should all fall. Rosy, 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 pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes. You all fall down before everyone's very eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start welcoming each and every one of you to my cult.
You see, Austin? When someone gives you a warning, you are supposed to listen. Do you understand why I showed up as much as I did before this match? Do you understand why I came at you as directly as I could with as much material as possible, with then some to spare today? It's because I know you're not ready. I know you've never been ready for the main event. Hell, I told you when you tried to step up to Landfill, you were not ready, but you did not listen. You stepped up and you got the win. You got the miracle. You got what you wanted. And then you go on to the title match and you blew it. You blew it and you threw yourself in a loop. You fell in a downward spiral and I caught you. I caught you before you fell further and I tried to help you out of it, and you are trying to shove me off. You're trying to let go. You are trying to kill your career, Austin Wilde. And by all means, go ahead. Go ahead and do that if that's what you want to do. Go ahead and do that. I have showed up every single day, and I have shown you exactly what it takes to be at the top of the card. Exactly what it takes to be a main event talent. Exactly what it takes to be the face of the company. And you don't possess that. You don't possess the capabilities that I do. You don't possess the qualities of a true promo artist. And I've shown that. I've shown your flaws. I have shown every single crack in your so-called foundation. You see, you don't dress the part. You don't sound the part. Your background doesn't look the part. You see, I don't even need a background. I don't need this. I can talk to you right here, right now, because this isn't Dax Snow. This is Dakota talking. Robert Haywood wants to call me Dakota. I'm going to show up as Dakota. Austin, I'm wanting you to know, and I want you to listen very, very carefully, that this is not a game. This is not something you can just play with and have fun. This is a hobby. This is a passion. This is something you have to want to do, and you don't want to be here. You don't want to do this. You don't want to be in the main event. You want to try to take titles. You want to try to be a champion. You looked into the Blueprint Championship. Rig had an off day. Rig was not prepared to be champion. Rig was not himself, and you took advantage of that. I applaud you. You had a hell of a reign as the Blueprint Champion, but when you lost, you fell down that spiral. You fell and you fell and you fell hard. That is what your problem is. You fall every single time you take a loss. You fall flat on your face, and it doesn't help you. It does not boost you, Austin. It does not take you to that next level. People like me, when we lose, we don't fall flat on our face. We rebound. We bounce back up straight to the top where we belong. You see, I lost to landfill, and what happened? I was straight into the House of Thunder, and I made it as far as I could. I lost House of Thunder. Look at me. I am making stories like I am a writer, like I'm an author, like my name is Dr. Seuss. And you see, it takes a promo artist to understand exactly what it takes to be able to do that. And I didn't use my intro today because I don't need to. I don't need to have an intro every single time I have a promo. You see, a promo is what starts and ends. A promo is the talking in the video. A promo is what you do not possess the capabilities to cut. A promo is what I am showing you here and now. And a promo is going to be what ultimately kills you, Austin. Because this promo here, this is not a promo that you're used to seeing. This, you can call it a shoot. Go ahead and call it a shoot, because that's the closest thing you can get to it, because this is real. This is real, damn it! And Austin, it's been real since day one, and I'm going to keep it real with you. You were never ready. You never will be ready, and I promise you, if you try again, you won't be ready then. So Austin, I bid you farewell, and I hope you find your way, you find your path, you find what you need to find. Because the Austin Wilde I see is a pathetic sack of shit who's trying to call himself talented. And I promise you, he's not.
Your winner, Dax Snow! The kid did it again. Dax Snow with the decisive victory over the cultist of the unfaithful, Austin Wilde. Well, folks, ladies and gentlemen, as we have seen,
Whiskey is good proof in water. Tells you who's real and who isn't.
Power is always dangerous. It attracts the worst and corrupts the best. I never asked for power. Power is only given to those who are prepared to lower themselves to pick it up.
All the shooting. I love that stuff, you know, the killing.
A lot of killing, a lot of killing.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that countdown coming again. Whatever is coming at Crossroads is starting to interfere with my duties. Anyway, moving along, we have a showdown coming up next between the Badass Club and High Demand. It is the Foundation debut of Gene Emerson as he takes on the Savior. Let's go to the action.
Foundation. It is October the 1st, and I came dressed to impress. I came prepared, expecting to face one of the very best here in the Foundation. One of those members of high demand. Mr. Mogwai, I have to say, I heard doubt in your voice. I heard that you were, as you were doing that promo, you were getting quick, you were getting angry, you were trying to project. You're feeling the pressure, aren't you? You said to me, I started and stopped, that I was sounding nervous in my first promo. And I'm here. I don't feel the pressure. See, did I put the ball in your court? I did, didn't I? You've never been in this situation. You see, you showed up, you beat the Heathen, barely beating the Heathen, I asked. And now you think that you can pull off the same little rigmarole with me. You think that you're just gonna waltz on in and take me out. See, Mr. Mogwai, I was built in pressure situations. I was built in these types of areas. I have done things, did things, helped mold places, and so I'm here with my badass brethren who we are in high demand. See, that's the funny thing about this. Is you guys still believe that you're in high demand when really you're in low demand and nobody really gives two shits. But everybody cares what the badass club is doing. So here tonight, I get to take my size 12 boots and start stomping them into your head and show everybody that you're not mortal, you're not a god, you're not untouchable, you're not said savior. You're just a Mogwai that needs to remember his place, and his place is underneath my boot. You gotta remember that when you come into high profile areas, who really rules the roost? Whose rules are you playing on? You're playing in my casino tonight, Mr. Mogwai. And the biggest rule in my casino is the house always wins. So just remember, the house always wins. So as this goes on, you're trying to say that you're the diamond in the rough. Well, believe you and me, diamonds are forever, and that's what I am. You're still that piece of coal, and we're waiting to see, with all the pressure that is mounting, are you going to become a diamond? Or are you just a piece of coal that means nothing? So, Mr. Mogwai, you and your group can go ahead and circle jerk all they want and try to find out all they can. But we know that you don't do your homework. And we know you don't watch everything. And we know that by the end of tonight, by the end of this match, who's really walking out with the win? And we know that as it goes, BC will always fuck your feelings. And that's inevitable. Just like this backhand from a pimp to his hoe is inevitable. So I'm going to pimp hand you strong back to your group and back to the back of the line. And we'll see you, low demand, at Crossroads. Boom.
Foundation, I just don't get it. I come out here every single time and I am very crystal clear about what the Savior is. I am not a biblical gimmick. I am not divine. I don't give a shit about your soul. I am the Savior of this game. I am not the Savior of humanity. You know what? I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try to explain it to you this way. See, I found this game about a year ago, and it was on life support because it was filled with people like Gene Emerson and the Badass Club. Shock value promo artist at best. And I use that term promo artist very damn loosely because I don't think there's anything artistic about what they do. I think they just do shock values for shock value's sake, and I get it. It's funny sometimes. I grew up on shows like Wild and Out and Yo Mama too. It's funny, but Gene, it's only going to get you so far in this game. At some point, you were going to reach a wall that you cannot get past because it wasn't made by Brick Johnson. And today, you meet one of those walls, and the wall is named the Savior. Because the only way you're going to beat me is if you find some substance in your promos. And I think you can't find promos, substance, if they had a deal at the flea market for 2 for 1. I don't think you can find it because you don't have it in you to have substance in your promos. And I know that sounds like I'm being a dick, but I'm not. You haven't shown me a damn thing, Gene. You show me that you like wrestling. You like Mr. Kennedy. You like Malachi Black. That doesn't make you a talented promo artist. It makes you a fucking mark. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off that you are asking me to lay out the welcoming mat for people like Gene Emerson and people like the Badass Club because I'm sick and tired of trying to elevate people that are beneath me. They are beneath high demand. High demand, you have 4 promo artists that can do anything in this game. We have people that can do the edits, that can do the effects. We can do whatever you want. We can tell a story. Badass Club, you have 4 variations of the same bland saltine cracker. You know exactly what you're going to get with every single one of them, and it makes me sick that the high demand is being lumped in with these jokes. I know at some points everybody around here is going to want there to be a great war between the 2 factions, but I cannot tell you any more honestly. I am not looking forward to it because it's going to be a slaughter. But that's in the future. Tonight, Gene, you are going to lose to the Savior, something most people do in this game. And you talk about the house always winning. Well, I guess I'm counting cards around here because the house just got fucked. It's going to happen over and over again because I'm one of the best pure promo artists in this damn game. You want a story? Nobody tells it better. And Gene, you should start taking notes instead of making excuses like heathen. But until next time, this has been your neighborhood savior, your modern day messiah. And I'm always watching.
Your winner, the Savior! Ladies and gentlemen, the Savior, quick to try to derail any momentum that Gene Emerson tried to bring into the Foundation. Still. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got commotion in the ring. Can we go?
Well, hello there, friends. It's me, Grimes, and we just so happen to have a special guest today. Let's introduce him. It is Savior. Well, hello there, Savior. Don't worry, I'm not like that BC Grimes. I actually watched your match, and I liked it. I liked what you did there. Run. Sorry. Sometimes it's a line loose, if you will say. But see, I've always been one to bring the light into the world. But I think it's time to...
See, Savior, that's why I targeted you. That's why I decided to have fun with you and make you my toy and cause as much destruction to you as possible. I gave you that false hope that you were dealing with Happy Grimes, and he slipped out a little bit, telling you to run, but you didn't catch on. Why is that? Why is that? Because you're a fucking idiot. You don't pay attention to the small details. Maybe if you did, you wouldn't be in this predicament. And with the rest of your hiding man brethrens, as you call it, they're gonna realize that when they go toe-to-toe with the BC, they're gonna be one man short. Because tonight, the Savior is gonna need saving. See, I'm not gonna hurt you to the point to take you and put you on an injury list. I'm hurting you enough to send a message to your little bitch boys that the BC is coming, and we are coming with the ruthless aggression that a lot of the promo artists nowadays is missing. So I'm going to rough you up a little bit, but I'm going to make sure that you're able to walk away. I'm going to make sure that you're able to show up for our match. But boy, do you have a lot to learn. And tonight is lesson 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, a heinous attack, as we've seen, by the Badass Club. Medical personnel has arrived. They are attending to the Savior. We are going to move forward at this time with the rest of the show. Hopefully, we will have an update to you before the end of the broadcast. But right now, it is the Blueprint Championship match as the reigning champion ELWAPPO defends against Sam freaking Spade here on Foundation's Blueprint.
Foundation. This is your king speaking, the king of spades. I came in the foundation to make a statement. I came in the foundation to make myself a real freaking legend. I came in the foundation to make it known there ain't no man alive can touch me, as I proved it recently on every card I've been on. So who do I have in front of me? An irrelevant champion by the name of ELWAPPO. And ELWAPPO, you want to say that King Spade is not man enough to put you down. But ELWAPPO, you clearly have not checked the history books. I'm the guy who put the Hammer King to sleep. I'm the guy who got the last piece of the hammer in my hand. And the foundation leans on me. What would you do without being a king of spade? I'm gonna bring the ratings. I'm gonna bring the view. You want the intensity. You want the anger. I'm the man with the plan. And the plan is me bringing royalty to the championship division. I earned my keeps by kicking ass and taking names. You had to cross my path because it's a mighty fine damn time we cross it path, because you and I, ELWAPPO, we finna throw down on a blueprint. And you came out here dissing the last whack-ass promo with the weather lady when she was winking her eyes, how you was mentioning my name. It's a storm by the king of spade. It's gonna flip the foundation around and show the blueprint who is the real, true king. I had to learn my potential. I had to learn how to beat somebody's ass. But it's already been in me, but it haven't been in you. And ELWAPPO, when you address me, you better address me like a man with a pair of balls who knows what they want to do when they walk down that ring, because all the curtains go open and the people will know the king of spades. And ELWAPPO, you know what HSP stand for? The house sits perfect. You know what PPA stand for? Putting asses in places. And I'm in the perfect house, and the asses are getting off their feet and saying the king of spades. And ELWAPPO, when they know my name, when I come out the curtain, the people will realize a relevant champion who whooped the King of Hammer and got the throne. I'm here to take titles. I don't give a damn about your name. I don't give a damn what you have accomplished in the foundation. I'm all about here is getting to the mountaintop, and I'm gonna run through your ass. You want the rate? I'm gonna give you the rate. You want the views? I'm gonna give the foundation the biggest view of a lifetime. Because you know, ELWAPPO is only one man who stands between you and I, and that's the referee. And there's only one thing I need. It's the 1, 2, 3. I've been taking names. I've been putting people down. I've been causing people to walk away. I've been causing people to step out the foundation. But it's a new era, a new king. And it's starting with me putting the hammer down. And the only thing ELWAPPO got in mind is being somebody's bitch. And I'm gonna be the one doing all the pimping. Because ELWAPPO, you ain't nothing more than a piece of shit. And you in the line of the lion's den. And one thing about me, ELWAPPO, you ain't done shit since I've been in the foundation. You just not getting on stream. You just not getting in the views. You just not making your way back. And you haven't defended that title since then. But you've been in the foundation for too freaking long and facing people who don't match your energy. And ELWAPPO, I'm going to show you why I laid the hammer down at the last House of Thunder. This is my time to reign, because hammers gon' fall, but the King of Spade gon' freaking rise.
Sam freaking Spade. Did you actually do your homework on me like I asked you to, which I hope you did? Because this is going to be a slaughter. I don't want it to be a slaughter. I actually want to show the world and show the foundation that you have a shot to be championship material. But did you actually do your homework on what your name means? See, a spade could give you all the luck in the world, could be the best and give you the best. But it also is a double-edged sword. See, you need to understand that a spade also represents a shovel. You see, with this shovel, you can easily tonight bury your career. You can easily tonight destroy the name value of Sam freaking Spade. Let's see what you got. Last time I paid somebody to do my intro.
What they call me, man, they calling me ELWAPPO. Yeah, they calling me ELWAPPO. Cause I'm out for that guap, bro. What she
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, ELWAPPO, and I'm here to grace your screens with another stellar performance. Sam, a spade can be the best card in the deck, can bring you to the promised land, but it can also literally bury you. You see, I heard you in the locker room. I heard you murmuring that you have an ace up your sleeve, that you're gonna take this title from me, that you know that you deserve it. Then you come out with this hype. You see, first impression is everything. You come out with this hype with your head down, claiming to be a king. What you look like a nervous virgin going to the prom for the first time. You see, you claim that you are going to beat me. You went to Thunder, showed the intensity that you had. You ripped your shirt off, you beat your chest, you screamed and yelled. You cannot lie to any of these people. They know you have the intensity of a leaky faucet. We are on Blueprint tonight. We are going for a championship match, and we are not even the main event. This is Blueprint for the Blueprint Championship, and we're not even main event. Do you see how much weight your name has? Nobody wants to see Big Sweet versus Sam Spade at Crossroad. No. Nobody wants to see that unless they know that they're going to give him the title. You're going to come here and you're going to scream and say that you deserve a shot, that you belong here. See, you're like my last opponent, except you had 1.5 matches before you went against me. You need to understand that you're going against the most hottest promo artist right now. So when you come in the ring, you better come with all you got, because I tell you one thing right now. One day may be the Spades' turn to be on the top, but tonight the Joker's wild.
Man, they calling me ELWAPPO. Yeah, they calling me ELWAPPO. Cause I'm out for that guap, bro. What she call me, what she call me, what she call me, what she call me, what she.
Your winner, ELWAPPO! ELWAPPO successfully defending and retaining the Blueprint Championship tonight. A tremendous effort put forth by Sam freaking Spade, the King of Spades, but not to be drawn on this night. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got word now. We've got someone in the back who's looking to comment. Can we go to the back, please?
Know what comes before thunder? Lightning. BB, I'd like to formally come to you and accept your challenge. There's no one bigger to step up than me. So, get ready to enjoy a tango with the Alpha. We'll see you soon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a treat that was. The Alpha has accepted the challenge laid out earlier tonight by DB Greatness. That will happen next week on Blueprint. And as we are discussing matches for next week's show, let's take a look at the rundown here. Be sure to join us next week on Foundation Blueprint as the Alpha has accepted the challenge of DB Greatness. We will also have a Trilogy qualifying matchup between truly righteous Soulstar, Sir Captain, and Trend Killer Chris. Also in action next week, Austin Wilde finally invokes the rematch clause against ELWAPPO and challenges for the Blueprint Championship. Be sure to join us next Saturday for all that action, but don't leave just yet, because right now it is time for our main event, feature attraction of the evening. It is a Trilogy qualifying matchup as the video game guru SNES takes on Mr. Wallace, takes on James Grimes. Let's get to the action here on Blueprint.
We bring you Simon Ness Ipona Sheepman!
Foundation, the breakout star from House of Thunder, is here. I may have not gotten the win over Master of Illusion, but the impact of my debut has sent shockwaves through the Foundation Promo League. Even Purge's own mother has found her new favorite promo artist, SNES. Master of Illusion, every great game has its sequel. Mega Man X, Legend of Zelda, Halo, Super Mario, Kingdom Hearts. Our story is to be continued, but that will be told another day. Today, I find myself in a triple threat match to qualify to face the Vagabond at Crossroads for the Trilogy title. But to get there, I need to beat Grimes and Mr. Wallace. How did this Lucha Libre mask wearing gamer boy get to this point? Simple. I am just that good. Don't believe me? Ask one of my opponents tonight, Mr. Wallace. He will tell you that in my second ever promo match as a promo artist, I became one of a very short list of promo artists to bring Hollywood Haywood to a tie. In my second promo match, he will tell you that I have become the breakout star of every promo league I have been in since only debuting 4 months ago. Mr. Wallace, you've done a lot in the world of promo wrestling. You have won championships, had incredible 4 or 5-star matches. You've taken down Hollywood Haywood at Promo Mania. You even ran a promotion yourself. But now you're coming face to face with 1 star you helped build up, and now it's coming back to bite you in the rear end. Mr. Wallace, we have both fought in amazing matches just 2 weeks ago at the House of Thunder. Those matches were probably the most talked about matches from the show. However, where they differed is that my match with Master Illusion went on to be the second highest scored match in the history of Foundation. And you got eliminated in the first round. The first round! Not only did you disappoint me, not only did you disappoint several of your fans, but I lost $50 saying that you would make it to the final round. Even Dax Snow made it to the final 3. I guess I'm wrong saying that you're the same man that took out Hollywood Haywood earlier this year. Tonight, Mr. Wallace, you, me, and Grimes will face off. But don't be strategizing about your match with Vagabond. Don't be planning your trip to Crossroads. It'll be like waiting for the true sequel to Super Mario RPG. It would be great. Many people want it, but it's never going to happen. Grimes, you're a part of this match. Heck, you beat Doc Thompson in one hell of a match at House of Thunder, perhaps the best Foundation has ever seen. But nothing can prepare you for tonight. You're in the ring with Mr. Wallace, or should I say the shell of Mr. Wallace, and the most dangerous gamer alive, the Prince of Power-Ups, and tonight, you're gonna wish you never got out of bed this morning. The Minus World waits for you. So after you lose this match, you and Mr. Wallace can go grab a cold one or 2. Then on October 22nd, you can watch as SNES defeats the Vagabond and someone else at Crossroads and becomes the Foundation Trilogy champion. Because 1, 2, 3, it's game over for the both of you.
Foundation Promo League. You know who it is. It's your boy. Make sure you say the mister. And lo and behold, here I am in another opportunity to get a chance to capture gold. Get a step closer. And why is that? Why, you ask? They say, oh, Mr. Wallace, you found that House of Thunder. Well, I don't give a damn. The fact of the matter is that people put my name on marquees, people put my name on cards is because I am one of one and I'm hotter than the sun. And that doesn't bode well for you two, SNES, Grimes. Looks like you two bozos can use some time in the sun with your pale asses. Here's the deal. When you have been a living legend like myself, championship opportunities come bountiful. There's plenty of them. There's plenty of opportunities that you're going to get because you are that badass motherfucker.
You don't pretend like you, Grimes. See, you's a pretender, you's a phony, you's a fugazi, you's a fake. All these metaphors and things that you like to quote unquote say and do are so violent. But come on, we all know that you softer than baby shit. Oh, but you're feeling real good about yourself because the BC is back together. The band is back together, huh? Well, for all my wrestling geeks and pariahs that don't know, see, the BC Club is well known over there. But let's be honest, WGP stands for whiniest, grimiest pansies. But you just not the only pansy in this match, because we got the pixelated pansy snaps. The kid that didn't get enough hugs and kisses from his mommy and daddy, so he lives in a pixelated world where it's safe and secure. A world where he can die and reset his life. Restart from the beginning to get past a challenging moment. Hell, put in the cheat codes to bypass the hard, rough times. The problem is, SNES, you landed in a real reality with Mr. Wallace. Make sure to say the Mr. is more dangerous than the Bowser. And I smash more heads like Donkey Kong around this piece. See, but you gonna find out the hard way, and you should be happy this ain't a one-on-one situation. Same with you, Grimes, because both you very far from reality, having ass jokers need the true dose of reality. Is that you two will never, ever have the same weight that your name carries like mine. You will never have the same spotlight like I have had. You will never ever reach any mountaintops so high that are so far out of your realm. And that's in real reality or pixelated reality. I'm the best man here. I'm the best there is, the best there. Damn the cliches. Mr. Wallace is just that damn good. You know it. I know it. Foundation knows it.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a triple threat to become the #1 contender for the Trilogy Championship. And after I beat these two thugs, Mr. Wallace, and yes, I'm going to forget that extra Mr. And the wannabe mix between Wario and Mario looking motherfucker that likes to wear a mask. I go on to the Vega bitch. The man that can talk with his own demons. The man who thinks he can show everybody the light. Mr. Wallace, see, I'm going to stop you in your tracks here tonight. This is about as far as you go. You're not going to go on and fight your buddy Mega Bitch. Your time as a main event promo artist is done and over. See, you and I have never had a one-on-one. Technically, this isn't a one-on-one. But I want you to know, every time you step foot in the ring with James Grimes, every time you whisper the name James Grimes, every time you think of the name James Grimes, it will be embedded into your brain that he is the man that brought you within an inch of your life and made you think, is the promo career worth it? If I have to face James Grimes one more time, will I have a career? And then we got the Super Mario bitch bro thing, smash fucking whore bag. See, NES or the fuck your name is. See, I don't even give two fucks about you. See, I'm a man that don't respect a man that hide behind the mask. Take your mask off. Show your identity. Because it is the ultimate disrespect. You can't look your opponent in the eyes and show him how much anger you have or how much fear. Maybe that's why you wear your mask. Because of the fear.
Your winner, Mr. Wallace! Mr. Wallace, with that, has punched his ticket to Crossroads. He will be in the Trilogy Championship matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another commotion at ringside. Is anybody in control here?
If there is one thing in this world that the Master of Illusion hates with a passion, it is people who go behind and do things behind somebody's back and grinds you in the Badass Club. I thought that you would actually come face to face with this, but no, you had to go and mess with Savior. Well, guess what? Payback is a motherfucking damn bitch.
Grimes. Think you can get away with hitting Savior, huh? Think you can get away? Huh? You ain't gonna get away with anything. Because High Demand always gets their revenge.
Grimes, you're a lot shorter in person, but what can I say? Everyone's short whenever they're about to go 6 feet under.
Oh, what happened, Grimes? You thought you could just black my eye, bust my lip, and nothing was gonna happen? You played a game. You played a dangerous game today. You fucked around and found out what happens when you mess with High Demand.
Come here, Grimes. Oh, Grimes, don't go to sleep just yet. Oh no. You see, Grimes, you have been mistaken to think we were going to let something like that slide. And now you're regretting every decision you've made so far. And now you're going to pay for it. And you think it ends tonight. No, it doesn't. Because next week, it's going to be me versus you, and I dare you to pull another stunt like you did tonight with you and your boys, because I guarantee you the end result is not going to end up the same way. Now, shut the hell up.
You know, I've heard of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, but the violence that has been transpiring between the Badass Club and High Demand is beyond competition. This is dangerous. These two groups have such disdain for one another that I believe it will be damaging to the brand if something doesn't happen sooner than later. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we have concluded this week's episode of Blueprint. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and enable notifications in order to get a front row seat to the action. Join up at our Facebook group to get all of the latest happenings. Thank you once again for joining us here in Foundation's Blueprint. This is RYK, and we will see you next week.